In today's workplaces, the types of bullying can look a lot like what happened to Julius Caesar. When people feel insecure or threatened, they might try to undermine others in subtle ways or go all out with more obvious harassment. To make sense of this, we can split these themes into two main groups: subtle bullying tactics and the more in your face, overt bullying. Subtle bullying is all about manipulation and keeping things just under the radar, so it doesn't always look aggressive at first, but it can be just as damaging. Let's go over some examples of subtle bullying tactics. We can start with over-monitoring and control. Have you ever had a boss who's always breathing down your neck, micromanaging every little thing? It feels like they're just piling on the work or setting deadlines you cannot possibly meet. It's almost like they want you to fail. And then there's the sneaky version of that, exaggerated scrutiny. It's when they say it's about accountability or performance reviews, but really they're just watching your every move. Next, we have credit stealing. Now this one's a classic. You do all the work, introduce new innovations, ideas, processes, or systems. A credit thief will take your idea, contribution, or innovation and present it as if it's their own, while downplaying your role. Credit stealing is not always about the credit thief jumping up and saying, "Hey, that was my idea." It's more about positioning themselves so they get the spotlight and your contributions get downplayed. What about passive-aggressive behavior? We've all run into colleagues or bosses who give backhanded compliments, right? They might say it with a smile, but you know there's a dig underneath that's meant to bring you down. And then we can't forget about sabotaging work. Sometimes people make it harder for you by leaving out crucial details or giving you conflicting instructions. Or they might even tamper with your projects, basically setting you up to look bad or fail. Then we have selective standards. Ever feel like the rules apply to you but not to others? It's like playing favorites, where some people get all the breaks and you're always facing extra hurdles. Selective standards, or favoritism, is applying different rules or standards to different people, playing favorites with some while making things harder for others. Next up is exclusion, which is a very common form of workplace bullying. It's one of the favorites for workplace bullies because it plays on our intrinsic need for relationships and community. Exclusion at work might be leaving you out of meetings, team lunches, or even casual chats, making you feel like you're on the outside looking in, or limiting your influence. There's also the good old silent treatment, where you're ignored or treated like you're invisible. It's meant to make you feel unimportant. Then we have undermining. Undermining efforts is when someone keeps cutting down your work with baseless criticisms, challenging your authority, or giving you the wrong information, making you doubt yourself. Or maybe you keep getting cut off in meetings, or have your ideas and suggestions belittled to knock down your confidence. Even body language can do damage. Eye rolls, smirks, or that little laugh when you make a point. It may seem small, but all that's meant to make you feel small too. Now, let's talk about the more obvious stuff. overt bullying. Overt bullying tactics are direct, aggressive, and often public behaviors intended to intimidate, humiliate, or exert dominance over someone. These actions are explicit and can easily be recognized as hostile or harmful. These can include blame shifting. Sometimes bullies shift the blame in front of others for problems on a project, making it clear that they're throwing you under the bus. Then we have public humiliation. Ever been called out in a meeting or had someone take credit for your work right in front of you? It's all about making you look bad and powerless in front of others. Then we have leadership exclusion. This is when someone takes over a project or meeting and sidelines others, even when those people have valuable input. Then we have scapegoating and shaming. This is when they point to you as the reason things are going wrong, dodging their own responsibilities and showing no personal accountability. Then there's verbal abuse. This involves using aggressive language, name-calling, inappropriate comments, or personal insults to tear someone down, either in public or private. And then we have threatening behavior, which is intimidation, such as threatening you with a job loss or demotion to manipulate or control you. These behaviors are often fueled by insecurity, jealousy, the need for control, power struggles, and sometimes deeper issues like emotional immaturity, personality disorders, lack of cultural awareness, discriminatory personal values, or systemic problems within an organization. Just like the Roman senators saw Caesar as a threat, people in today's workplaces can see capable, confident colleagues or people who are different in the same way. Understanding these motives is crucial if we want to build healthier work environments. Spotting these bullying tactics is the first step toward making better workplaces. In the next video, we'll dig into the profiles of victims and why bullies target high achievers and those who are different. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. What did you think? What did you think of the differences between subtle bullying and more overt bullying? Have you experienced any of the forms of bullying that were discussed in the video? Have you experienced undermining or sabotage or people taking credit for your work? Have you experienced your contributions being dismissed? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Share your experiences. And again, friendly reminder that this video series on workplace bullying is based on my article series that I wrote and published on my blog, hickamsdictum.com, and also on LinkedIn. And I'll put the links to those articles in the description below. So if you're on any of those platforms, I recommend you join the conversation over there and share your thoughts. And let's discuss and come up with ways and solutions to overcome workplace bullying, okay? Again, my name is Ben. I wish you nothing but the very best. I wish you peace, power, and happiness. I hope you can subscribe to my channel. Please hit the subscription button and hit the bell for notifications. Again, I thank you for investing time with me, and I hope you can stick around for the next video in the series. Take care, be blessed, and peace.